Long ago, in a great kingdom in the far east, there lived a powerful emperor. He ruled wisely for many years, and under his leadership, the kingdom knew peace and prosperity. But as time passed, the emperor began to grow old. His hair turned gray, his steps became slower, and he knew deep in his heart that his reign was coming to an end. So one morning, he made a decision that shocked the entire kingdom. He ordered that all the young people in the land be gathered at the palace. From villages, towns, and cities, young boys and girls traveled to the royal grounds. None of them knew why they had been summoned. He looked at the young faces before him and spoke in a calm but firm voice. "My time as emperor is coming to an end," he said. "It is time for me to choose my successor." The young people gasped. Their hearts raced. But the emperor continued, "I will not choose my successor from among my assistants, nor from my own children. Instead, I will choose one of you." Shock spread through the crowd. No one had ever heard of such a thing. "Today," the emperor said, "each of you will receive one seed, a very special seed. I want you to take it home, plant it, water it, and care for it. 1 year from today, you will return to this palace with whatever you have grown from that seed. I will judge what you bring, and the one I choose will become the next emperor." Each young person received a seed. Among them was a boy named Amin. Amin was not rich. He was not powerful. He was just an ordinary boy with a kind heart and a strong sense of right and wrong. When he received his seed, his hands trembled, not from fear but from hope. When Amin returned home, he ran straight to his mother and told her everything. "Mother," he said excitedly, "the emperor gave us seeds. One of us will become the next ruler of the kingdom." His mother smiled gently and helped him find a pot. Together, they filled it with good soil. Amin carefully planted the seed, watered it, and placed the pot where it would receive sunlight. Every single day, Amin watered the soil. Every single day, he checked the pot. And every single day, nothing happened. Weeks passed. After 3 weeks, Amin began to hear other youths talking. "My seed has sprouted," one said proudly. "I have leaves already," another bragged. Amin rushed home and checked his pot again. Nothing. For weeks passed. Then 5. Still nothing. Amin continued watering the soil faithfully. He followed every instruction. He never skipped a day. But the pot remained empty. Slowly, doubt crept into his heart. Did I do something wrong? He wondered. Did I damage the seed? 6 months passed. By now, others had tall plants, flowers, and even small trees. The kingdom buzzed with excitement. Everyone talked about how beautiful their plants had become. But Amin's pot remained empty. He felt ashamed. He felt embarrassed. He felt like a failure. Sometimes he sat quietly, staring at the soil, fighting back tears. He considered replacing the seed, just like everyone else seemed to have done. No one would know. But every time the thought crossed his mind, his conscience spoke louder. "This seed came from the emperor," he told himself. "If it didn't grow, then I must return it exactly as it is." So Amin waited. 1 full year passed. The day of inspection arrived. Young people from all over the kingdom returned to the palace, carrying their beautiful plants. Some had flowers with bright colors. Others had tall green trees. The palace courtyard looked like a garden festival. Amin stood quietly at home, holding his empty pot. "I cannot go," he told his mother. "Everyone will laugh at me." His mother looked at him and placed her hand on his shoulder. "My son," she said gently, "you did your best. You were honest. You must go." Amin's stomach tightened with fear, but he knew his mother was right. So he carried his empty pot to the palace. When he arrived, his heart sank. The other youths stared at his pot, then burst into laughter. "Look at him. He didn't even grow grass." "Nice try, young boy." Amin lowered his head and quietly placed his pot on the ground. He wished he could disappear. When the emperor arrived, the laughter stopped. The emperor walked slowly through the courtyard, examining each plant carefully. He nodded. He smiled. He admired the flowers and trees. My, the emperor said, "What beautiful plants you have grown." Then he announced, "Today, one of you will become the next emperor." Suddenly, his eyes fell upon Amin's empty pot at the back of the courtyard. The emperor stopped walking. He stared. Then he ordered his guards, "Bring that boy to me." Amin's heart pounded. His legs shook. The emperor knows I failed, he thought. Maybe I will be punished. The guards brought Amin forward. What is your name? The emperor asked. My name is Amin, he replied softly. The other youths laughed again. The emperor raised his hand, and silence returned. Then the emperor smiled. Behold your new emperor, he announced. His name is Amin. The courtyard fell silent. Amin was stunned. How, he thought. I couldn't grow anything. The emperor then spoke words that would be remembered forever. 1 year ago, he said, I gave each of you a seed, but what you did not know was this. Every seed I gave you was boiled. None of them could grow. Gasps filled the air. All of you, the emperor continued, except Amin, replace the seed I gave you with another one. Only Amin had the courage and honesty to bring me exactly what I gave him. The emperor looked at Amin with pride. Integrity is the foundation of leadership, he said. Therefore, Amin is the only one worthy to rule. And so, an honest boy became emperor.
Bye.